Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from Denver. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And that play gets nothing, so no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Go.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Ready? 1918.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Set it.
Throwing is Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Broncos.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get...
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They hand it to Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
They motion the slot man left. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Here comes 3rd and 6. A run here with Gibbs. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
Davis heading in motion. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Chargers. Joey Sly on now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80. Hook.
Throwing. Nix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Third and a yard.
Cougar 19. Stephanie. Check go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He's going to have a Broncos 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll go play action with Nix. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. From the gun, here's Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On second down, it's Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they go with Gibbs.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
So, Mike, clearly this week in practice, they saw something on tape that made them dial up that play in that situation. But the defense was having none of it. They rallied to the ball, were able to make the tackle short of the first down, and force a turnover on downs here and give their offense another shot.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Nix from the gun on third down. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Back to throw is Nix. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jasir Taylor.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here we go.
On play action, Daniels in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Grab low 80.
They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, L.A.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Oh, he pulled it a bit, and that pass is left to the upright. It's no good. So we come to halftime here in Denver, and the Broncos are out in front as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Third and 9. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Nix. Going up top. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
2nd down. Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, set.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. Inside the 30. And they are not going to catch us. He's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. 3rd down coming up. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively, it'll set up a fourth down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot. In that situation would be a little bit more conservative, playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. The Chargers get set to kick it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Junior Colson there to make the stop. 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Nix. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
On first down, right back to Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. It's another run here for Williams. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's go.
They'll try to sneak it here. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now, and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. Powering forward. He's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Back 60. Back smash.
On third down, they'll throw with that, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Here's Gibbs, and he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. Davis going in motion. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chargers back within 10. It's now 24-14. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Sack! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
They'll go with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Viking 18. Ready?
To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
It'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 17-yard line. What a run by Williams. 39 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. No, no. Go.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Here we go, shot.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A run on 1st and goal. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
19 Lions.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's got another one. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. They run over center with Williams. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Daniels now on first down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Lockett on the slant. He's got it. They'll run with Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll throw with Daniels. He'll let one go down the middle. Eddie Jackson had the nice coverage, able to break that one up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Ready, break. Set up. Set up.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 9. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Here we go, set.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And yes, that'll get it. First down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 47 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg.